Complaints are popping up all over social media about that Amber Alert keeping people up at night, something that's been happening ever since the alert started sounding off on cell phones last year. Well, Brantford Police say that they were inundated with calls and emails from the public while they were urgently searching for that little girl. And today the police force is publicly calling out some of those complainers. Brantford Police say the mother of the little girl was allegedly assaulted after her door was kicked in and her 2-year-old was taken. The situation was violent and urgent. But after the first Amber Alert went out around 3:30 this morning, phones at the police station were ringing off the hook. Here are some of the complaints publicly listed by Brantford Police.
You guys are absolutely crazy with your Amber Alerts. I live a 6-hour drive away.
Yes, I have my phone on, but not because I want to be harassed by law enforcement.
Respectfully, do your job and stop harassing citizens.
Here on Yonge Street, some are appalled by those comments.
At the end of the day, it's a much greater problem out there than you being able to fall asleep.
Thankfully, in this case, a little girl was found unharmed, but questions are once again being raised about how this alert system could be better utilized.
There's evidence that they are more effective in terms of their timeliness and proximity.
Professor Hamilton Bean has done extensive research into emergency alert systems in the United States and tells me our country could zero in a little more.
So you're seeing it across a province level rather than in a designated geographic area where law enforcement officials, for example, would say that the Amber Alert should be issued.
Hundreds of Amber Alerts are issued every year in the U.S. In Ontario, we've had 6 since January. South of the border, residents do have the option to opt out, and that's getting mixed reaction here in Toronto. If you had the option to opt out of receiving the Amber Alert to your phone, would you?
On principle, no.
I think that the option to maybe at certain hours of the day,
Right.
maybe turn off the notification or the amount of times it gets pushed to your phone. Just because if you are sleeping, there was no chance you were going to be able to find that person.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think that it's, someone's in trouble, so we should all just, as a small inconvenience to have that and then save a life.
Now, according to Brantford Police, one person called in 11 times early this morning to let them know or to complain that the Amber Alert was keeping them awake. Now, police do want to stress that if you call 911 or a police station and it's not an emergency or an urgent matter, you're taking resources away from legitimate investigations.